Hello and welcome to Bobo's Hobby. In this video I will show you how to make glow-in-the-dark resin tubes. The plan is to use the tubes with this Games Workshop terrain. I used some clear plastic tubes I had saved, a small one from an artist's brush and a large tube that my kids got candy in at the cinemas. It just happened to be that the diameter is perfect for this terrain. Then I just cut up the tubes in different lengths. Using a hot glue gun, I attached the tubes to a piece of clear plastic, and it turned out that the glue was too hot and deformed the tubes a bit, so I switched to a smaller, less powerful glue gun. Lesson learned. Time to mix the resin. There's numerous brands out there, but this is the one I'm using at the moment. Measure carefully and mix properly. Having a batch that doesn't set properly is extremely devastating, so I always take my time here and do exactly as the instruction says. Dividing the resin into two batches, I added a yellow glow-in-the-dark powder to one of them and mixed it thoroughly. It's difficult to know how much to add, so adding just a little bit at a time is the way to go. In this case I was looking for a very opaque mix, so I added a generous amount of the powder. Now it's time for the fun part. Filling up the tubes 3/4 with clear resin and then adding the opaque glow-in-the-dark mix with a syringe. The idea here is to create some interesting textures and forms inside with the glow-in-the-dark stuff. This was the first time trying, so it was a bit of a trial and error process here. I found out that the glow-in-the-dark resin mix was heavier than the clear one, so it sunk to the bottom. So I ended up sitting up all night and adding small amounts to find the sweet spot where the resin was cured just enough to not let the glowy stuff sink. At 4 o'clock in the morning I gave up and set them aside to fully cure. And the next day is just a waiting game. This resin brand says 24 hours curing time, but adding powders can alter that time quite a bit. But once dry, I removed the hot glue and the bottom to see what kind of deformation the hot glue had caused. It's not too bad, and using a hobby knife I trimmed off any excess plastic tubing. This is just a sample setup to get you an idea what it could look like. I'll create a video of the spacehulk room with these soon. And some more shots, this time in the dark with some UV lights. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.